uh, electric potential point in a free space due to a charge q coulomb is q into 10 power 11 volts. The electric field at the point is how much? This is the question. So see, they are giving potential and they are asking you electric field. So how will you do this? Because here it is q into 10 power 11 volts. So you have to establish the relationship between potential and electric field. What is the simple relationship that is connecting? You have to recollect. So let me tell you this. There is a simple relationship that is connecting these two, and you have to, of course, if you want to strictly write, you have to write E is equal to minus del V, okay, which is nothing but minus dV by dr. R is a position vector. So you can use this and do it. Or you know the Coulomb's law difference. E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r squared. V is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught capital Q by R. Compare these two and try to give, because here we have given V value has been given as Q into 10 power 11 volts. So we know V. Now all you have to give is what is the electric field. Electric field is what? So please try to work out and give me the answer. Or if you want choices also, maybe I can give some choices. The first choice is 4 pi epsilon naught q into 10 power 20 volts. Second choice is, let us say, 12 pi epsilon naught q into 10 power 22 volts. Third choice is again 22 for 4 pi epsilon naught q into 10 power 22 volts. The fourth choice is 12 pi again, let us say 12 pi epsilon naught q into 10 power 20 volts. Oh, here electric field, right? So it's volts per meter. Yes, potential is given. Potential is already given. We want to get electric field. Which of the four is the electric field? So you have to work out and tell me. Yes, ma'am. మనకేం రాలేదు ఇక్కడ. సరే వచ్చింది, సౌండ్ రాలేదు. ఓకే, రైట్. Very good, very good. So the answer is the choice C, right? C is the answer. Okay, so just we have to isolate R and try to get this answer, right? So basically, you see, we know the direct relationship. Here it is 1 by R square, it is 1 by R for the potential. So all we have to do is get R first. R is nothing but KQ by V. If you cross multiply and bring V to the denominator, then substitute this R expression in the electric field expression. So if you substitute it, then you will get KQ by R square is equal to KQ divided by KQ by V whole squared. And if you open up this thing square and open it up, KQ will cancel. So it is going to be V square by KQ. V is given as the question Q into 10 power 11 volts. So you have to get V square as Q square into 10 power 22 by KQ. Again Q squared and Q will cancel. So you will get Q by K into 10 power 22. So that you can write it as 4 pi epsilon naught q into 10 power 22. Units is volts per meter. Right. So the next question is 3 charges 2q, minus q and minus q again are located at the vertices of an equilateral triangle. At the center of the triangle, the field is 0 but the potential is non-zero. The potential is 0 but the field is non-zero. Both potential and field are 0. Both the field and potential are non-zero. What is the answer? Both are 0, you are telling? Shashank, you only gave the answer? Nah, you have to work out. Work it out and tell me. ఒకటి 2q ఉంది, ఇంకో రెండు -2q మైనస్ q ఉన్నాయి. 2q పాజిటివ్. సో నేను సపోజ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ట్రయాంగిల్ గీయాలంటే వీ కెన్ డ్రా ద ట్రయాంగిల్ అండ్ ఆ క్లూ ఇస్తే వెంటనే చెప్పేస్తారు మీరు. ఎనీ పాయింట్ 3 పాయింట్స్ మీరు కంబైన్ చేసి జస్ట్ చార్జెస్ని యూ ప్లేస్ ఇట్ దేర్. ఓ రాయట్లేదు ఇంకో. ఓ నో, కనెక్షన్ పోయింది. Right. So the equilateral triangle with 3 charges. Let us say this is minus q, this is minus q and this is 2q. ఇప్పుడు మీరు వెక్టార్, ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఈజ్ ఎ వెక్టార్, అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని పొటెన్షియల్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఎ వెక్టార్. సో అవి 2 పాయింట్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ అట్ ద సెంటర్ అండ్ పొటెన్షియల్ అట్ ద సెంటర్ ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తారని గుర్తెచ్చుకొని చేసేయచ్చు. సంథింగ్ ఈజ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. Distance, potential is not 0. Cut out. Very good, very good. Potential, I think he is telling potential is 0 and electric field is not 0. That is what you are telling, Kiran. Kiran or Jairam? Kiran only, right? Okay. So yes, he is correct because see the distance is equal from all the 3 charges. Distance r అని అనుకోండి, ఫ్రమ్ 3 ఛార్జీలు కూడా డిస్టెన్స్ ఈజ్ సేమ్. సో ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ రాసేటప్పుడు మీరు వెక్టార్ అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకొని రాస్తే కనుక ఈ పాయింట్ ప్లస్ ఛార్జ్ ఉంది, ప్లస్ 2q ఛార్జ్ ఉంది. సో ఫ్రమ్ ద 2q ఛార్జ్ ఫర్ ఎనీ పాయింట్ అవే ఫ్రమ్ ద ఛార్జ్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ డైరెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ డౌన్వర్డ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద 2q ఛార్జ్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఎ సెంట్రాయిడ్ అనుకుందాం, సెంట్రాయిడ్ ఆఫ్ ద ట్రయాంగిల్. మైనస్ q నుంచి ఎలా వస్తుంది డైరెక్షను? మైనస్ q విల్ ట్రై టు పుల్ ద పాయింట్. సో అది కూడా అవేనే ఉంటుంది. అలాగే ఈ మైనస్ q కూడా ట్రై టు పుల్ ద పాయింట్. సో ఆల్ ద 3 పాయింట్స్ అలా పుల్ చేయడం వల్ల ఎఫెక్టివ్లీ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వడానికి. ఎస్ లక్ష్మ, యూ టు మ్యూట్ ఇట్ అమ్మా, యూ టు మ్యూట్ ఇట్. మ్యూట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. మ్యూట్. ఓకే సరే, రైట్. ఓకే, సో దర్ఫోర్ ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వదు. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ ఆ పాయింట్ దగ్గర క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వడానికి ఛాన్స్ లేదు. కానీ పొటెన్షియల్ ఎందుకు క్యాన్సిల్ అవుతుంది? సింపుల్ స్కేలార్. సో పొటెన్షియల్ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఎలా చేస్తాం? k టైమ్స్ 2q/r ఫార్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఛార్జ్. సెకండ్ ఛార్జ్ నెగటివ్ ఛార్జ్, సో -k టైమ్స్ q/r. థర్డ్ ఛార్జ్ కూడా నెగటివ్ ఛార్జ్, సో అనదర్ -kq/r. సో ఎల్సిఎం తీసుకొని మీరు క్యాన్సిల్ చేస్తే 2kq క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోయి 0 వచ్చేస్తుంది. So potential is 0, electric field is non-zero for that point at the center of that triangle. So direction for electric field ఎలా ఉంటుంది? So non-zero అది, but potential becomes 0. Next, as shown in the figure here, charges plus q and minus q are placed at the vertices B and C of an isosceles triangle. The potential at vertex A is, ప్లీజ్ రిమెంబర్, ఇక్కడ B అండ్ Q పాయింట్స్లో చార్జెస్ ఉన్నాయి, కానీ ఏ పాయింట్ దగ్గర చార్జెస్ ఏమీ లేవు. నౌ వాట్ విల్ బీ ద పొటెన్షియల్ అట్ ద పాయింట్ A డ్యూ టు బోత్ దీస్ చార్జెస్? ఇక్కడ 2 చార్జ్ సిస్టమ్ ఇది, నాట్ ఏ 3 చార్జ్ సిస్టమ్, బట్ ఏ ఈస్ ద కామన్ పాయింట్ ఫర్ బోత్ ద చార్జెస్. అంటే బైసెక్టర్ లైన్ మీద ఒక పాయింట్ ఏ. ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది? హైపాటన్యూస్ స్క్వేర్ రూట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ బీ స్క్వేర్ ఉంటుంది. అలాగే ఇక్కడ కూడా స్క్వేర్ రూట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ బీ స్క్వేర్ ఉంటుంది డిస్టెన్స్. 2 ఈక్వల్ అండ్ ఆపోజిట్ చార్జెస్ సేమ్ డిస్టెన్స్లో ఉన్నాయి, పొటెన్షియల్ అడుగుతున్నాం అంతే క్వశ్చన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్? తనయ్ వచ్చాడా? ఈ తనయ్ ప్రెసెంట్ టుడే? తనయ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ప్రెసెంట్. ఓకే, ఏమైంది తనయ్కి? ఈజ్ అబ్సెంట్ ఫర్ 2 days నౌ. ఓకే, ఉమాదేవి చెప్పవా? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఆన్సర్? యూ విల్ రైట్. బై ద వే, కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, ఐ థింక్ యూ గాట్ గుడ్ మార్క్స్. ఉమాదేవి ఉందా? వెరీ గుడ్, కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అమ్మా, మంచి మార్కులు వచ్చాయి నీకు. సో వర్క్ ఇట్ అవుట్ అండ్ టెల్ మీ దిస్ ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లం. ఆన్సర్ చెప్పండి అమ్మా. వర్కౌట్ అండ్ టెల్ మీ. ఈజీ ప్రాబ్లం ఇది యాక్చువల్గా. పొటెన్షియల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ఈజీ వన్. ఎలక్ట్రిక్ ఫీల్డ్ అయితే మీకు డైరెక్షన్ ఈజ్ కన్సర్న్, ఇక్కడ అది కూడా లేదు. తేజ కిరణ్, వై ఈస్ ఇట్ టేకింగ్ సో మచ్ టైం? అంత కష్టమైంది ఆన్సర్ దీనికి? ఓకే, జీరో. ఎస్, నో నీడ్ టు ఈవెన్ థింక్. పొటెన్షియల్ అనగానే మీరు ఈక్వల్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఉందా లేదా చూడాలి, ఈక్వల్ ఛార్జ్ అని చూడాలి, రెండు చూడాలి మీరు అంతే. ఇంకేం ఆలోచించాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదు. కళ్ళ మూసుకొని జీరో వేసేయచ్చు. వర్కౌట్ చేసినా మీకు ఆన్సర్ అంతే వస్తుంది. సో పొటెన్షియల్లో చూడాల్సిందే డిస్టెన్స్, ఎందుకంటే యాంగిల్ ఏమి ఉండదు. యాంగిల్ గురించి మనం వరి అవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు. కామన్ పాయింట్ ఏ రెండిటికి. సో మీరు పొటెన్షియల్ క్యాల్కులేట్ చేసి సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసిన జీరోనే. సో బికాజ్ 1 ఈజ్ నెగటివ్ ఛార్జ్. ఇదే పాజిటివ్ ఛార్జ్ అయితే 2q వచ్చేది, మనకు 2 times వచ్చేది. 2q ఇంటూ k, 2k ఇంటూ 1 by distance. So it's just negative charge. So potential, even if you add due to the negative charge, that potential is going to cancel. Right. Next question చూడండి. There is a rectangle here. Okay na? There is a rectangle and rectangle లో diagonally చూస్తే 2 points ఉన్నాయి, A and B అని 2 points ఉన్నాయి. ది అదర్ డయాగ్నల్లో 2 ends చూస్తే 2 చార్జెస్ ఉన్నాయి. వాట్ ఆర్ దోస్ 2 చార్జెస్? 2 కార్నర్స్ హ్యావ్ చార్జెస్ Q1 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు -5 microcoulomb అండ్ Q2 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 microcoulomb. సో ఒక దాంట్లో -5 ఛార్జ్ ఉంది, ఇంకో దాంట్లో 2 microcoulomb ఛార్జ్ ఉంది. నౌ ద వర్క్ డన్ ఇన్ మూవింగ్ ఎ ఛార్జ్ ఆఫ్ +30 microcoulomb ఫ్రమ్ పాయింట్ B to A. అంటే వేరొక ఛార్జ్, థర్డ్ ఛార్జ్ ఇది, 30 microcoulomb ఛార్జ్ అనేది థర్డ్ ఛార్జ్ అది. ఆ థర్డ్ ఛార్జ్ని B పాయింట్ నుంచి A పాయింట్కి తీసుకెళ్ళడానికి how much work should be done? That is the question. How will you approach this problem? అక్కడ డిస్టెన్సెస్ రెక్టాంగిల్ లెంత్ ఇంటూ బ్రెత్ ఇచ్చారు మీకు. లెంత్ ఈస్ 15, బ్రెత్ ఈస్ 5. How will you do this? Okay, I think first of all, what you have to do for this, charge times voltage. We know that W is always Q into V. But here, what is the potential? Potential is the difference between the 2 points. A point and A point తీసుకెళ్తున్నాం. B point to A point we are taking the charge. చార్జ్ని అక్రాస్ ద డయాగ్నల్ అలా తీసుకెళ్తే కనుక మనకు పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ 2 పాయింట్స్ తీసుకోవాలి ఫస్ట్ మనం. సో ఆల్ యూ టు డూ ఈస్ క్యాల్కులేట్ ద పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ B అండ్ A ఫస్ట్. తర్వాత మల్టిప్లై దట్ విత్ ద చార్జ్, దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ వర్క్ డన్. సో ఇప్పుడు పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ అట్ A VA క్యాల్కులేట్ చేయండి. ఆ తర్వాత పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్ అట్ B VB క్యాల్కులేట్ చేయండి. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ దిస్ థింగ్. సో there are only 2 steps to this. The first step is you have to do the work done. Okay, then is not unfortunately so. ఓకే, నేను చెప్పినట్టు ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ W ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు Q ఇంటూ VA మైనస్ VB. తర్వాత VA ఎంతో చూడండి, VB ఎంతో క్యాల్కులేట్ చేయండి. దెన్ యూ కెన్ డూ ద పొటెన్షియల్ డిఫరెన్స్. first step is your W is equal to Q into VA minus VB. Q is 30 microcoulomb. So VA you can write as, how will you write VA? KQ for the charge at these 2 points. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది -5 మైక్రోకూలం ఛార్జ్ అని తీసుకోండి. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది 2 మైక్రోకూలం ఛార్జ్. సో ఇప్పుడు పాయింట్ బిలో పొటెన్షియల్ ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తారు? The potential at B is due to both -5 microcoulomb and 2 microcoulomb. ఈ రెండు చార్జెస్ వల్ల ఈ పాయింట్లో పొటెన్షియల్. సిమిలర్లీ పొటెన్షియల్ at A also is due to both these charges. కానీ రెక్టాంగిల్ కాబట్టి ఈక్వల్ ఉండదు కదా. సో ఈ పొటెన్షియల్ అనేది ఈక్వల్ ఉండదు. సో మీరు VB మైనస్ VA క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి. KQ/R ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేయాలి. R is 2R's. ఇక్కడ ఒక R ఉంటుంది. Length of the rectangle, breadth of the rectangle. Length 15, breadth 5 తీసుకొని చేయాలి. Okay, so tell me, how will you do this problem? Shashank, how will you do this problem? Kiran, you can tell me. Kiran, Teja Kiran. You can tell me. Say this is, you have to do superposition only, right? So first tell me what is VA, potential at the point A. First tell me what will you get the potential at A. Okay, this is simply based on the superposition principle. So you have to first tell me what is potential at A. R నువ్వే చెప్పాలి. You have to tell me. See, R ఇప్పుడు B, what we want I already told you, right? See, the charge is at B. Now you want a potential at this point, at B due to this point. So what is this distance? Tell me. It is 5 centimeter only. Okay. So first charge you have to take it at 5 centimeter. The second charge is at 15 centimeter. And magnitude of the two charges you know. So first for point A, if you want to calculate, -5 microcoulomb is at 15 distance. So what you will do? K common. So two terms వస్తాయి ఇక్కడ. For this you have to write two terms. So K is a common thing. Inside what you will write? -5 into 10 power minus 6. That is the charge. Divide by the distance. What is the distance here? 15. So you will write 15 into 10 power minus 2. Right? Right. Next, for the same point A, there is another charge which is at this point, 2 microcoulomb charge. So you will write +2 into 10 power minus 6 divided by that distance, which is the distance 5 into 10 power minus 2. So this is how you got the potential at A. Similarly, you please get the potential at B and tell me the potential difference, and finally you can calculate work done based on that. See, the choices are also given there, right? Minus 24 joules, and the other three choices are plus 5.6 joules, 3.5 joules, and 4.6 joules. Okay. So first tell me what is the VA value, potential at A. Already I have written the expression for that. Just calculate and tell me. Let us see who else can answer. Nitisha. Can you tell them already expression for VA I have written, right? So you please try to work out and tell me from the expression what is the potential at A point. You have to just calculate the numbers. Minus 5 is there, plus 2 is there. So it is going to be minus 3. But the denominator is 15 and 5. So LCM you have to take, right? LCM you take and tell me. Okay, so basically I don't know, it's not such a tough problem anyway. Yes, tell me. Here enter. 0 point. Okay. B VB 1/2 you got, I think, right? Minus 5 plus 6 actually. You will get actually 1/5, 15. So 1/15 into 9, you will do 9 into 10 power 9 also. I think you forgot that. Right? See, there are two charges, right? One is minus 5 and the other one is plus 2, right? So you have to include both. See this, minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 plus 2 into 10 power minus 6. So LCM is 15 into 10 power minus 2. So you will get minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 plus 3 times 2, because 5 is there in the denominator. So 3 times 2 is 6 into 10 power minus 6. Minus 5 plus 6 is 1. So it's 1/15 into 10 power minus 4. Don't forget, numerator there is 10 power minus 6, denominator 10 power minus 4, so 10 power minus 4 you will get. And then outside there is a k. You have to multiply by k also, right? So that is going to be 9 into 10 power 9. So you will get basically 9/15. 9/15 is 3/5. So VA is 3/5 into 10, that is 0.6. 0.6 into 10 power 5 volts. Similarly, you calculate VB also. Then tell me the difference, potential difference between these 2 points. Once you calculate that, you can easily do the work done. So similarly, if you write for VB, okay, see, for VB also the charges with respect to the points, if you calculate, so this is a rectangle, the point B is here and there is no charge at B. So because we have only two charges here, right? This is minus 5 microcoulomb and this is 2 microcoulomb. Now we want potential at B. How will you calculate potential at B? Again KQ by R formula. So K into Q is, let us say first we do the 2 microcoulomb. So 2 into 10 power minus 6 divided by the distance. Distance is how much here? It is 15 centimeters. So 15 into 10 power minus 2. Then next is minus charge. So minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 divided by that distance is 5 centimeter. So it's 5 into 10 power minus 4 minus 2. Now you do LCM. 15 into 10 power minus 2. So it is going to be 2 minus, this is 3 times. So you'll get 15 into 10 power minus 6. So these numerator and denominator, if you strike off, you'll get 10 power minus 4. Isn't it? So effectively what you are getting here is minus 13 by 15. Minus 13 by 15 into 10 power minus 4. Of course outside there is a K. So you have to multiply that. 9 into 10 power 9. So effectively 9 and 15 both can cancel by 3. So you have 5 and you have 3 here, right? So minus 39 by 5 into 10 power 5. This is what you will have. Because 3 and 5. Now VA and VB. VA how much you got? VA we got 3 by 5 into 10 power 5. Now VB how much you are getting? Minus 39 by 5 into 10 power 5. So the potential difference between these 2 points A and B therefore is VA minus VB. But you are going from B to A. Either way you do, difference is the same. So VA minus VB is 3 by 5 minus 39 by 5 into 10 power 5. This is 15 minus 39, not 15, both are 5, right? So 3 minus 39 into 10 power 5. So it is minus 36 by 5 into 10 power 5. That is what you are getting as the potential difference. Now work done, how will you get? Work done is nothing but charge times the potential difference. So VA minus VB multiplied by the charge Q. Yes? అవును కాదు 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 డిఫరెన్స్ చూడాలి అంతే. సి one thing you have to understand, Kiran, from B to A, whether you are going or from A to B you are going, the difference is what you have to see, right, between the 2 points. Okay, so for the point the point that you are getting negative, you have to just subtract. So the potential at this point and this potential at the point you have to subtract. So effectively VB, what is the VB we are calculating? VA is positive, VB is negative. So here what we are doing, 3 by 5 minus 39 by 5. So it is minus 36 by 5. So if you do that, Q into VA minus VB you have to do. Q is how much? 9 into Q is what? How much is given? 30 microcoulomb. So 30 into 10 power minus 6 into minus 36 by 5 into 10 power, not 10 power, just it is 10 power 5. So it's 10 power 5. So into 10 power 5 you have to do. So effectively what is the answer? You will get 6 is strike off. So 216, I think, right? 216 into 10 power 5 is the joules. In joules, this is the work done. So this is how we can do. I think the sign mistake or something has occurred. Just check it again. V and VB again you check it and tell me. Because somewhere while converting our LCM, the choices have been made like that. You check it again and tell me. VA again you calculate and tell me. VB again you calculate and tell me. Because VB minus VA, if you do VB One is, see, negative charge is minus 5, right? Minus 5 is negative charge, and that is closer. So, and this is a higher charge and closer, so VB point is negative. That result we have got correct. VA, you again check and tell me the number. Again, exact what number you are getting, you tell me. Because here, I think one of the choices may not, this choice is correct. We are not going to get this choice. Because I think it will be one of these three choices. So check it and tell me. VA, what is the VA? Let us first rework it, don't worry. We'll again work it out. That is better. Let us not bother about even the choices. Choices may be wrong. So let us first do for this point clearly. This is our B. This is our A. A, and this is 5 centimeters. This is B. This is 15 centimeters. Okay, 5 and 15. And these are our two charges. This is 2 microcoulomb plus, and this is minus 5 microcoulomb. First, if you do VA, VA is K into Q minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 divided by the distance. Distance is 15, so 15 into 10 power minus 2. And then this one is plus 2 into 10 power minus 6 divided by distance is 5, so 5 into 10 power minus 2. Right? Right. Now if you take LCM, 9 into 10 power 9 into 15 into 10 power minus 2 minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 plus 6 into 10 power minus 6. So this is minus 5 plus 6 is 1 by 15 only. So it is basically 9 by 15 into 10 power 3. So this is 2 by 3 only. 2 by 3 into 10 power 3. Right. Correct. This is 1 by 15, right? 9 by 15 it becomes. That's why 2 by 3 is the answer, VA. I think VA we got last time different answer. This is the correct one. 9 by 9 into 10 power 9 we have to multiply outside, right? We forgot that, I think. Now VB you do. VB is equal to K into S. Okay. This is not 2 by 3. Yes, 3 by 5 with it. 3 by 5. Sorry, 3 by 5 we have to do. Correct. 3 by 5 into 10 power 3. Correct. 3 by 5. So this side you see K into VB at point VB. What is this thing? First K at B, this charge is minus 5. So minus 5 into 10 power minus 6 divided by this distance is 5. So 5 into 10 power minus 2. Then now another charge is positive. So plus 2 into 10 power minus 6 divided by the distance here is 15. So 15 into 10 power minus 2. Right. So what you have is K multiplied by 15 into 10 power minus 2. This is minus 15 3 times into 10 power minus 6. Yes. VA దగ్గరనా ఎలా 3 and minus కింద ఉన్నది correct 10 power 5 it is 5 right 10 power 5 only because minus 6 and 3 and here minus 2 is there, so this will cancel as minus 4 and minus 4 and this is minus plus 5. Okay, so here also same thing will get minus 15 into 10 power minus 6 plus this is 2 only, so 2 into 10 power minus 6. Minus 6 and minus 2 again will cancel, minus 4 you will retain, and then outside there is a 10 power 9, so that will become 10 power 5 again, and then here 9 into 9 and 9 is there is minus 13 by 9 into minus 9 is there, correct, minus 15 was correct. This is minus and this is plus, so minus 13, correct. So now if you do 9 into 13, that is 117 by 15 into 10. ఒక్కసారి VB correct, everything is okay or not, verify it, verify VB whether you are getting the same VB, then we will do this thing. Minus 117 by 15 into 10 power 5. Which one? 9 and 15, huh? No. Okay. So this is 39 and this is 5. So again same answer వచ్చింది మనకైతే 39 by 5 ఇందాక కూడా వచ్చింది, so no problem, we are correct. Now you do the VA minus VB. VA minus VB, if you do now, VA minus of minus this thing. There is a minus sign here. Yes, you are correct. Now VA minus VB you have to do. So this is 3 by 5 into 10 power 5 minus of minus 39 by 5 into 10 power 5. If you do this, you will get 5 and 3 minus 39. 36 by 5. So that is correct. Minus 36 by 5. That is the thing. Minus 36 by 5 into 10 power 5. This is only the potential. This is in volts. Now you have to get energy. That is work done. Work done you will get by multiplying this by the charge given, that is 30 microcoulomb. So you have to multiply that now. So this much is minus 36 by 5. Minus 36 by 5 into 10 power 5 into now you will do what? You will do the 30 microcoulomb. 30 microcoulomb because W is equal to Q times VA minus VB. So VA minus VB is minus 36 by 5. Q is 10 power 30 into 10 power minus 6. So here 10 will minus 10 will come. 10 power minus 1 will come. This if you strike out 6 times, that is 6. That is minus 260. Right? 180. I think 216. 216 into 10 power minus 1. So that is roughly minus 21.6 joules. That is the correct answer. So the answer for this is not 2.16. I think it is 21.6. So that is the correct answer for this. You just verify this whether the numbers are all correct. I think everything is now correct. So the answer among the choices, I think the first choice I corrected actually because I think while calculating I made a 2 by 3 a mistake. Whatever mistake I did here, this 3 by 5 I again took for some reason as 2 by 3 here also. So if you do 2 by 3 you will get 24 answer. Minus 24. But the actual answer turns out, because that is 3 by 5, the actual answer is minus 21.6 joules. This is the answer. So this you can do this in another way also. That is like you don't have to calculate the potential difference. All you can do is again calculate the charge multiplied by the potential for each point. That is like you are calculating the energy required to bring the charge to A first from infinity. Then again energy to bring the charge to B from infinity. Then the difference in energy to take it from B to A. If you do that way also, again you will get the same answer. This answer you will again get. So that is another method of doing the same problem. But the easiest one is to directly calculate the potentials and then multiply it by the charge. That way it is easier. Right. Let us move to the next question. The next question is see, two plates are 2 centimeter apart with a potential difference of 10 volt. What is the electric field between them? This is a simple one. We know that relationship between electric field and the potential. That is gradient of potential is electric field. So electric field is nothing but V by D. Here what is given in the question? Two plates. I mean presumably the two plates are, one is positively charged, the other one is negatively charged. That they won't give because there is a potential difference. That must be one is positive, the other one is negative. And the potential difference is given as 10 volts. 10 volt is the potential difference between the two plates, and we can assume this as the distance D. So that is the distance between the two plates. If the distance between the two plates is D and the potential is 10 volts, what is the electric field? Electric field is potential by D. So potential given is 10 volts divided by the distance is given as 2 centimeter. They are 2 centimeter apart. In the question it is given as that. So it is 2 into 10 power minus 2 you have to do. So 10 divided by 2 into 10 power minus 2, that is going to be 500. 5 into 10 power 2. So 500 newtons per coulomb. This is the answer for this. It's a simple one connecting potential and the electric field. Right. Next question, you please work it out. It is also on the same principle only, but here the difference is the potential is given as a function. That is V is equal to 5x squared plus 10x. So you can do this based on whatever we discussed. Even in the two problems back we have discussed this relationship. use that relationship and please calculate the electric field and tell me the answer. They are specifically asking electric field at a point. The point is x is equal to 1. Let us see, we can ask, maybe we can ask somebody. Harshit, can you answer this? Harshit? Harshit is not responding. Okay. Lokesh? Okay. Harshit, please, can you answer this one? This question. You write out the potential first and tell me how will you do this. We have discussed this in the previous problem also. Potential is given. Yes, Tejakaran. You have done the already calculation. Very good. That is the answer. You are correct. So basically, the only relationship that we have to remember for this is potential is negative gradient. That is, negative gradient of potential is the electric field. So here potential function v of x is given. That is given as 5x squared plus 10x minus 9. So this is given as 5x squared plus 10x minus 9. So you have to do dv by dx with a negative sign. So minus dv by dx you have to do is equal to 10x, 5 into 2x is 10x. So minus 10x plus 10. 9 will be a constant, so the differential is 0. So you get minus 10x minus 10. This is minus dv by dx. Once you do that, at x you have to substitute electric field. This is electric field now. Now electric field is given. Electric field at a point you want. So at x is equal to 1, this is going to be minus 10 times 1 into minus 10. That is minus 20 volt per meter. This is how, when you given a function, you can calculate electric field by differentiating the function with respect to the distance variable. Distance variable here is x. In some problems they will give both x and y also. That time you have to differentiate with respect to both x and y to get two components of the electric field. Here electric field has how many components? Only x. So electric field is in the direction of I. If you get the two components, you will get both I and the j vector. If they are giving three components, you will get I, j, k, all the three. This is how you can calculate electric field depending on the function of potential that is given. Right. The next question, you can see that the work done to move a charge along an equipotential or equipotential surface, both are same. So simply they are giving here as along an equipotential from A to B is 4 choices are given. First choice is we cannot define it as minus integral E dot dl. Second choice is it can be defined as negative integral of V dot dl. Third choice is it is 0. Fourth choice, it cannot be defined as minus del V dot dr. Which one is the correct answer? Equipotential, and first of all you have to understand what is the definition of equipotential surface. What is the definition? We discussed it in the class also. What is the definition? From a charge, for example for a point charge, the electric field lines are pointing in all directions. We know that the electric field is proportional to 1 by r square and potential is proportional to 1 by r. So for a point charge, what kind of surface will have this relationship? Only a spherical surface. So you can enclose the charge with a spherical surface perpendicular to the line of force, because these lines are nothing but electric lines of force. These are all electric lines of force. So you can enclose this charge with electric lines of force at various distances, and each of these surfaces are called equipotential surfaces. Each of them are called equipotential surfaces. Now once you know this as the equipotential surface, on this surface if you want to move a charge, what is the work done? That is the question. Now just think and tell me. It's easy to answer actually. Work done, how will you define? Because the question here is, for such an equipotential surface, work done from 2 points A to B, and on this surface, on this spherical surface, let me define any 2 points. Okay, so here A, and on the same surface another point B, or even on the inner circle also you can take A and B. Anywhere you can take, anywhere A and B, any 2 points. Any 2 points, between any 2 points, if you want to move a charge on an equipotential surface, work done, how it is defined is the question. Just go through the 4 choices, think about it and answer. Yes, exactly, 0. That is the answer. Correct. Very good. So the very meaning of equipotential surface is you don't have to do any work to move a charge, because potential at A is same as potential at B. ఇందాకనే చూసాం. We have seen now only that potential at A is same as potential at B on equipotential surface definition ఏ ఆ సర్ఫేస్ మీద ఏ ఒక పాయింట్ తీసుకున్న పొటెన్షియల్ ఈజ్ 0. దట్ ఈస్ అ వెరీ డెఫినేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఈక్విపొటెన్షియల్ సర్ఫేస్. నేమ్లోనే ఉంది అది. ఇట్స్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద నేమ్, ఈక్విపొటెన్షియల్. So any point you take on the surface, potential is same. So work done is defined as Q into VA minus VB, any 2 points. If potential is 0, the potential difference is 0, that is VA minus VB is 0, then work done is also 0, because VA is equal to VB. Any 2 points you take on the surface, potential is the same. That is what equipotential surface is. So the choice here is therefore C. Very good. Right. Next question, the electric potential at the surface of an atomic nucleus. I think we have done similar problem for a different atom in the class. Same question this is, but here slight change is there. Just please think about it and tell me. The electric potential at the surface of an atomic nucleus. Z is atomic number 50, and the radius of the nucleus is 9 into 10 power minus 13 centimeters. So you have a charged sphere with a radius. What is the potential at the surface of that nucleus? So the application of that idea is you have to use here. Charged sphere and the potential at the surface. That is the idea that you have to use here. The nucleus is a charged sphere, and how many charges it has? First question you have to answer that. If you can answer that first question, then it is everything. You know the formula also. Potential formula you have to use and get it. First of all, tell me somebody, what is the charge on that nucleus? Atomic number is 50. What is the meaning of atomic number being 50? Uh, 8 into 10 power minus I think power lo ekkada mistake chesavu Tejo Kiran. I think you have done some mistake in power only. Answer is correct. Your answer is correct. But I think you made a mistake. 10 power minus lo cheptunava. Choices chusava. Already you have seen the choices, Kiran. 4 choices are given, right? 80 volt is there, 0.8 volt is there, 8 into 10 power 6 is there, 9 volt is there. You are getting the number 8, but power is not correct, I think. Plus 6, yes, that is the answer. You're correct. So basically, what is the question here? There is a nucleus. For others, please say there is a nucleus and its atomic number is 50. That means there are 50 protons in that. So 50 into 10 power 1.6 into 10 power minus 19, because each proton carries a charge of 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb. That is the charge of the electron, and that is the charge of the proton also, right? So this is the charge. Total charge is therefore 50 times that, because there are 50 protons sitting in this nucleus. Now we want the potential at the surface of a charged sphere of radius r. The formula for that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. So this is 9 into 10 power 9 into the charge, that is 50 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 divided by the r. R is how much here given? R is given in the question as 9 into 10 power minus 13 centimeters, right? So you have to write 9 into 10 power minus 15 meters. You have to convert again meters to centimeters. So you have to do cancellations now. 9 and the 9 goes off. 10 power minus 15, 10 power minus 19 cancels to 10 power minus 4. Then you have 10 power 9. That cancels. 10 power 5 you have. So you have 50 into 1.6. That is how much? That is 80. So 80 into 10 power 5 volt. And among the choices, it is equivalent to 8 into 10 power 6 volts. So 80 also is a choice, but 10 power 5, if you forget, you will think it is 80, but it is not 80. It is 8 into 10 power 6. And if anywhere you make a power mistake here, you will end up in the negative, because cancellation mistakes you cannot do here. Okay, then you will get the correct answer. It is 8 into 10 power 6 volts. Okay, good. So next is a hollow metal sphere of radius 5 centimeter. Hollow metal sphere, please remember this, and radius is given, is charged so that the potential on its surface is 10 volt. The potential at the center of the sphere is, just think and tell me, hollow metal sphere, that is very important, you have to note down that, and it has a radius of 5 centimeter and it is charged sphere, so there is a potential on its surface that is 10 volt. What will be the potential at the center of that sphere? Whether it will be 0 volt or 10 volt, or it will be same as at a point 5 centimeter away from its surface. On the surface 10 volt, away from the surface whatever is the potential, whether that will be the potential at the center, that is the question, because radius is 5 again. Or the fourth choice is same as at a point 25 centimeter, r square relationship in it. Fourth choice is like the 1 by r square relationship, same as at a point 25 centimeter away from its surface. So think about this and tell me the correct answer. Which one is the correct choice? Yes, B, exactly same. The answer is 10 volts inside also, because there is only one clue for that, that is on any such case the potential is constant inside, because electric field is 0. It is a hollow metal sphere. E is equal to 0 inside. E is equal to 0 means dV by dr is 0, which implies V is a constant. And what value of V we have seen? That is going to be whatever as at the surface. So V at the surface. This is true for only metal surface. Remember metal spheres and that too hollow. For a solid sphere, there is another relationship which we have studied, that is Vc is 3 by 2 of Vs. That is also another result you have to remember for solid spheres. Solid sphere means it is non-metallic. Solid non-metallic spheres. That relationship, please check the derivation for that. In that finally we have done Vc is equal to 3 by 2 of Vs. Please check that. That is another result that you have to remember in this time. Okay, so the choice there is B. Next question is a very simple question actually, but if you don't get the clue, you have to work out. If you get the clue, you will directly give the answer to me. Two charged spheres of radii R1 and R2 having equal surface charge density, what is the ratio of the potentials at a V1 and V2? That is the ratio they are asking. So what is given in this question? We have two charged spheres having radius R1, R2, some other value. This is R2. What is common here? Sigma 1 and sigma 2. They are same. Sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2. How do you define the sigma surface charge density? That is the charge on the first sphere divided by its surface area. Similarly, for the second sphere, sigma 2 is the charge on the second sphere by its surface area. Now what is same? These two are same. Sigma 1 is equal to sigma 2. So what you will do? Q1 over 4 pi R1 squared is equal to Q2 over 4 pi R2 squared. Now what is V1 over V2? You have to link it. This and that you have to link. Please link these two with your potential formula and give me the answer for V1 over V2. Maybe I will give you the four choices for this. A is R2 over R1. B is R1 over R2. C is R2 over R1 whole squared. And D is R1 over R2 whole square. These are the four choices. Tell me the correct. Which one, Kiran? R2 by R1. Actually, for that's why I am telling you have to work out. You're close to the answer, but not the correct answer. Because first when you see that, you will think that this is the thing, but if you substitute and do it, you will know that it is different. Because surface charge densities are connected here, right? Sigma 1 and sigma 2 you have to link. And fine. Exactly correct. R2 by R1. R1 by R2. ఇందాక నువ్వు R2 by R1 చెప్పావు, అది కాదు ఆన్సర్. The R1 by R2 is the correct answer. Because see, all you have to do is you have to write V1 by V2, right? V1 by V2, V1 and V2 first you have to write V1 and V2 only. So what will you write for V1? V1 is, you know the formula, it's 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught for the spheres Q1 by R1, right? For the other sphere it is V2 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 by R2. Okay, now what you will do? V1 by V2 you want, so V1 by V2 if you do, what will cancel? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught will cancel. So you will get Q1 by R1 divided by Q2 by R2, or you will get R2 by Q2. So if you do Q1 by Q2 into R2 by R1, that is V1 by V2. Now what is Q1 here in this expression? Q1 is 4 pi you can cancel. Q1 is Q2 times R1 by R2 whole squared. So Q1 by Q2 is R1 by R2 whole squared. Right? So you substitute that here. So what you will get, V1 by V2 is equal to R1 by R2 whole squared multiplied by R2 by R1. So what, R2 will cancel, R1 will cancel. So what will remain? V1 by V2 is equal to R1 by R2. So that is the correct choice, choice B. So just first when you look out, actually first if you look out, potential should be proportional to the radii. So whether charge density you consider or don't consider, if you really intuitively feel that potential goes as 1 by R only always, then you will straight away select this actually. That way you will save time in the exam. But if you want to go by procedure, you want to do the procedural route, and I don't want to apply any tricks, sir, because I will undergo some risk and all, you will spend about 3 minutes time and still arrive at the same answer. So only thing here is what is called intuition. If your intuition is working there, you will definitely be able to get that answer straight away, because potential always goes as 1 by R. So whether you are charged sphere or any other object, you can intuitively select that actually. Otherwise you will work out the route and then get the same answer. Either way it is okay, no problem. Now this one, it's a interesting problem, please check it. If a charged spherical conductor of radius 10 cm has potential V at a point a distance 5 cm from its center, then the potential at a distance of 15 cm from the center will be. So see the diagram here. The sphere is 10 cm radius. First they are telling at a point at a distance 5 cm, which I have taken as P point. So at the point capital P, the potential is given as capital V. Now what is the potential at a point P prime, which is 15 cm from the center? Let us take that as Vp prime. So they are asking us Vp prime. How will you work out in terms of V? So if you want 4 choices for this also, if you work out also, you will get anyway directly answer only, but still maybe I'll give you choices for this. Okay, so this is stuck at it. Yeah, so this so here you can have 4 choices. Let us say 3 by 2V, 4 by 3V, 2 by 3V, 4 by 5V. So 4 choices I am going to write here. Vp prime is 2 by 3V or 3 by 2V or 4 by 3V or 3 by 4V. These are the 4 choices for that. So what they are asking is potential at a point 5 cm from the center is V. What is the potential at a point 15 cm from the center at P prime? This is the question. First, all you have to do is to see that potential at the surface of radius R is how much. From there you can get the relationships easily. Please work out and then. So inside the sphere at a point the potential is given. We don't know what is the potential on the surface. Once you know that, then you can get the potential outside also. That is the clue for this problem. Kiran, any ideas you are getting? Sai Kumar? Okay. Just guess or what? Or did you work out? Okay, A is the choice actually. So very good. Anyway, see, the point here is how to work out is the question, right? So see, if the sphere has a radius, let us say capital R, then you will write the potential at the surface as V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Capital, let us say the charge is Q, by R you will write. This is the potential on the sphere. Now, what they are given to us in the question here, see, the sphere has radius 10 centimeter, that is 1.1 meter. So the radius is given, and therefore what you can work out, you can in this formula work out Q by 4 pi epsilon naught from this, because Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is not known, but potential is given as V, because whatever is the potential inside, that is the potential on the surface for a sphere. If you know that trick, then you will know that left side is V, right side is Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into radius. The radius is here. What is this radius? This is 1 by R. R is 0.1 meter. So 1 by 0.1 meter or 110, it is 10. So Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is V by 10. So Q by 4 pi epsilon naught is V by 10 or 0.1 V. This is how you can write. Now if you know this term, you can then directly plug this into potential at a point P prime, which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. Simple formula. In that, what will you put? Q by R. Instead of Q by this point, this term, this whole term, you will substitute now 0.1 V. So Vp prime is 0.1 V by R. Okay. So what is this now? What we can do? Here they are asking the distance R as 15. They are given us. R to 15 centimeter. What is this thing? So R is 15 centimeter is 0.15 meter. So Vp prime is 0.1 V divided by 0.15. That is 2 by 3. 2.505. 053. So 2 by 3 V. So Vp is 2 by 3 V. That is the answer. That is why first choice. Right. So I think we have time for one more question at least. Let us see this. Obtain the energy acquired by an electron beam when accelerated through a potential difference of 2000 volts. What is the idea here? When an electron or any charged particle is accelerated by a potential difference, the kinetic energy is given by the charge into the potential, because that is energy units, we know that. So kinetic energy is Q into V. Once you know the trick, you will get the kinetic energy by multiplying the given charge, that is electron charge, and the potential 2000 volts. That is the energy. Once you know the energy, getting velocity, you know it's easy. Half mv square is kinetic energy. So velocity is going to be, you can easily get by using 2 into square root of 2 into kinetic energy divided by mass. If you do that, you will get velocity as 8 by 3 into 10 power 7 meters per second. So many problems will be on this acceleration potential of a charged particle, and at that time you have to use this trick. So it's a very simple one actually, but still. Again, next problem, when a positive charge is taken from a lower potential to higher potential point, then its potential energy will increase, decrease, remain unchanged, become zero. What is the choice? Correct choice. Yes, obviously, because for negative charge, potential should decrease. For positive charge, the potential will definitely increase, because work done is Q into Vf minus Vi. Lower potential to higher potential. So Vf is greater than Vi, therefore work done must be greater than 0, because it's Q into Vf minus Vi. That is the work done. So potential energy increases. This is the correct choice. Next question, when one electron is taken towards another electron, the potential energy of the system decreases, increases, remains unchanged, becomes zero. This is somewhat tricky because two electrons are brought closer. What is the potential energy of the two particle system? We have calculated that. System of two charges, potential energy, that formula you have to use. That is the trick here. Decreases, yes, because system of two charges we have seen, the potential energy for such a system is one of the charges multiplied by the potential, because మీరు మనం ఆల్రెడీ డిస్కస్ చేసాం క్లాస్లో కూడా. సెకండ్ ఛార్జ్ తీసుకొచ్చేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఛార్జ్ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంటుంది, ఫస్ట్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది. ఈ ఫస్ట్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్కి పొటెన్షియల్ ఎంత ఉంటుందంటే E/4πε0 ఆర్, ఛార్జ్ డివైడెడ్ బై 1/4πε0 ద డిస్టెన్స్. సో ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ని ఆర్ డిస్టెన్స్కి తీసుకొచ్చి పెడితే కనుక ఆ పాయింట్లో పొటెన్షియల్ ఇది అయితే కనుక ద ఎనర్జీ విల్ బీ ద చార్జ్ E multiplied by the potential V, which will be E²/4πε0 R. ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా దగ్గరికి తీసుకొస్తే R తగ్గుతుంది. సో as R decreases, P should increase. P should increase. That is the answer. So P should increase is the correct choice for this. Okay, right. I don't know how many are there still. Only 6. Very good. We can finish this last problem. Yes. Hello Kiran. Everybody Kiran ana. Kiran cheppu Kiran. Emma. Only 4 are there. Okay. So 2 more problems are there in this, I think, at least. You please go through them also. I will send this PDF. Prepare thoroughly the concepts also for potential and potential energy. I think then I can stop here. Maybe only 4 are there, right? So I think it's already time also 1 o'clock, so I'll stop. Okay, I'll send this PDF. Please go through it and prepare for tomorrow's exam. Okay. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు వెళ్ళిపోతే మనకేంటి కిరణ్ లైఫ్లో ఇదంతా లాస్ట్కి మన ఓన్ వర్క్ మీద లైఫ్ డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. నీకు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను కదా నేను వన్స్. సో వాట్ యూ డూ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దాన్ వాట్ అదర్స్ టు. నెవర్ ఎవర్ బాదర్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్. ఉన్నవాళ్ళు బెనిఫిట్ అవుతారు, వెళ్ళిపోయిన వాళ్ళు దానికి వాళ్ళు దే హావ్ టు సఫర్, రైట్? సో కంప్లైంట్ ఇచ్చి వాళ్ళని ఫోర్స్ చేసి, నాకు ఫోర్సింగ్లో ఎప్పుడు ఇష్టం ఉండదు. నేను వర్క్ చేసినా అలాగే చేస్తాను, వేరే వాళ్ళు వర్క్ చేసినా అదే. ఫోర్సింగ్ వి షుడ్ నెవర్ ఎవర్ డూ. అది ఎనీవే యూ విల్ లర్న్. ఈ ఏజ్లో అది కొంచెం అర్థం కాదు. విత్ ఏజ్ యూ విల్ లర్న్, రైట్? యూఆర్ అట్ ద క్రాస్ రోడ్స్. 17, 18 అనేది క్రాస్ రోడ్స్ అనమాట. విత్ టైమ్ ఎనీవే యూ విల్ లర్న్. ఓకే, డోంట్ వరీ. ఓకే.